Okay, so before this video starts, I'm just gonna go off and say this is not what Michael's voice sounds like, okay? And I am not making this changing my AU. So, sorry if you're not a believer of the crying child is Michael theory. Personally, I do and don't at the same time. I'm just really confused. Alright, let's get into it. Hello, my name is Michael Afton. You see, I am not a normal person. Let me tell you my story. When I was younger, I was normal. I was sad most of the time, though. My older brother Terrence would scare me a lot and try to make me cry, and it worked. Till one day. 1987, November 22nd. He shoved me into Fredbear's mouth. My frontal lobe came off and, well, you would think I died, but good dear old dad just knows how to put you back together, I guess. Funny to think that just a couple years later, I killed my brother. I stabbed him in the head so many times his own frontal lobe came off. Stitches ain't gonna fix that, either. Of course, naturally, my parents were scared, and my little brother, who was only 1 at the time, was very frightened, along with my little sister, Elizabeth. Chris and Elizabeth were unhappy with me after that, though. But I didn't see them for a long time. I was in a mental hospital for around 6 years. You see, I went to the mental hospital, and I came out when I was 16. Then, when I finally got out and got to go home, I found my father alone in his own house, a broken soul. No one there, not my little sister, not Mom, not even Chris. No one at all. After about 2 years, I was around 18 and old enough to take care of myself. So I moved out. Later, I went to go see my father a couple years later to see what he was up to. There was no one in the house. Not even a feather. No dust. Nothing. The furniture was still there. My old room. My sister's room. My brother's room. And, Mom and Dad's room. I needed a job, and because I was in a mental hospital for 90% of my life, I wasn't really qualified for any normal job. But eventually I found a night shift at Circus Baby's Pizza World. I only had to do 5 nights of training and then I could start my real job, which was the day shift, which I really wanted because I'm not really a night owl. But then on day 5, I was killed. It's very hard to explain, but I know I was killed. The reason I know I was killed is because I don't think anyone who would survive their organs being scooped out, replaced by a robot who is just wire, hair, and a mask, and maybe a couple of eyes. Then it leaves you and you're just an empty, hollow soul. Even though I have no emotions, there was no feeling that could explain the feeling of death. I felt fear in that one moment, and I never felt it again. The one emotion that I didn't want to feel ever again. Although a long time has passed since that robot is still within me. In fact, it's inside of me at this very moment, listening to me speak, copying every